Eric's eyes. Eric is an older gentleman with extensive experience in logosynthesis. For the past 6 months, he's suffered from a blind spot in his right eye, in the center of the retina, the fovea. The ophthalmologist told him that he couldn't visualize the area because of a blood clot sitting behind the fovea. His peripheral vision was thankfully okay. The clot could easily be seen as a black spot on a magnified X-ray of the eye, and he was told that there was a 40% chance that his left eye could also be affected. Eric was afraid, as you might imagine. I decided to introduce Eric to my Logosynthesis Simonton protocol and invited him to think of something this blood clot was like. He immediately associated it with a stain of tomato sauce on a clean white shirt. Since Eric is always impeccably dressed, this stain generated a 7 on an SUD scale. I now gave him the logosynthesis sentences for "this tomato stain on my shirt." After processing the stain in this way, it disappeared from his white shirt and the level of distress triggered by the metaphor went to 0. From here, I addressed the X-ray photograph of the eye that Eric had seen in the ophthalmologist's consulting room. This image was also considered to be a metaphor. I had him say the sentences for the black spot in the center, and as a result, the spot turned pink. After a second cycle, this pink form became a thin line, just a contour of the original black spot. A third cycle of the sentences made the thin line disappear completely. When I asked him to explore the state of his right eye again, he told me that he could now see a more or less transparent contour of me, whereas before there had just been a black spot. I let him drink water and take a 30-minute walk outside to let the process continue. After his return, we explored his field of vision again. Now it had widened from the left towards the center. Before the sentences, Eric could only see the bookshelves in my consulting room on the right side of his peripheral vision, and he had not even been able to see the flip chart beside my chair. Now he was able to see it. There are many details in this protocol that can only be taught in training, but this gives you an idea of how to treat issues that may seem purely physical. It's important to think in terms of energy concepts from the beginning, in which case a blood clot is one more manifestation of frozen energy.